Hi there! So in today's video we will be learning how to cut and sew this elegant bridesmaid dress with this long train. So stay tuned. These are the materials you'll be needing. You'll be needing your paradise satin. You can use any other satin that you prefer to work around, but I use paradise satin here. And yes, this is me marking out the measurement. The person's length was the length of 60 inches, right? So this is what you see me doing here, folding the fabric up so that I can get the measurement that would be required to achieve what has to be achieved. So the measurements you actually take, that is what you use to do the cutting. So in this section, the person that I worked on, her measurement was actually 60 inches. So I marked it out and I added an inch for the hemmings, right? So the inch was used for the hemmings. I marked the hip, shoulder to the hip. I have the shoulder to the knee, and that is how I went about it. Please watch my and yes, don't forget to watch my video on how to take a measurement of yourself. I have the link in the description. Kindly do check it out. So here I use the person's measurement to this, but here in the section I wrote them down so that I wouldn't mess them up. If you don't write them down, sometimes you mess them up. So I try my best to at least give some initials there so I know where the waist is, where the hip is, where the knee is, so that I don't mess it up. So this is me marking the measurement of the person on the outfit, right? I added 2 inches extra allowance, which will be the allowance for the dress on it. And then this was the down. She wanted the down to be wide and the back to be very long. And normally when I'm working on them, I use a person's measurement to get the down or how wide it should be. Someone with a hip of 40, I make them like 55 or 60 for the down, right? So here, that is what I did. And yes, I marked them out for, so this is how it looked, right? I checked it down. I noticed that okay, she wanted it very wide, so I added quite some inches to it to widen it up, as you can see here. Yes, so I widened it up, and yes, I was working around the 3 yards she brought, so I had to be on quite a tight corner so that it actually fits perfectly, like I get it, and not be in need of any other fabric, because she was in a different location, completely different from the city that I am in, and I know she bought it from a different vendor, and it would have been a problem if it wasn't enough. Okay, so that is what you see me doing here. This is how it looked after the whole thing was cut. This is the waist, the hip, shoulder to knee, and the length. This is how it looked when it has been opened. Yes, if you're enjoying this video and learning something new today, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for amazing tutorials as well. And yes, I'm officially adding sewing tutorials to this channel. I know I've been noted for beading tutorials, but hey, I'm adding the sewing to it. So don't forget to subscribe. So here, this section, I was about to cut the back of it, the back of the dress, right? So this is how I went about it. I laid them down flat and beautiful. I marked out the zip allowance. So as you can see here, I was trying to get the measurement upright. Made the zip allowance of 2 inches. As you can see, the ruler, the width of the ruler is actually like 1 inch. So when I put them down, mark 2, it gives you like the 2 inches that you would need your tape measure to get. So this is the zip allowance that is marked out, right? So from the zip allowance, I checked out where the knee was, where her shoulder to knee was, and then I transferred that measurement to the back of it. So that is where the train will be starting, right? As you can see here, so I placed it there and then I directed it to the back of it. So that is where the knee is. So I would straighten it up, mark the straight zipper allowance, mark it straight to where the knee is, right? Shoulder to knee is. That is when the curve will come in. So that is how the train will be added to it. So after you get where your shoulder to the knee is, so I use the ruler to just get that diagonal line for the train. So here I was actually placing it right, as you can see here. Yes, so I marked it out, and yes, the back had a train and it was longer than the front. That is why you can see that the front is quite shorter than the back, and here I'm drafting the tail for the back. I use my French curve for the drafting, but hey, make sure that the tip of the back and the tip of the front meets before the train comes in. But it's sideways, no matter what the problem is, it has to meet. So here in this section, I was done with the train drafting and I was cutting it out. Please, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for amazing tutorials. And here I was clearing the waist section. You know, I've already cut up some, and then I was using the same fabric to do the same cutting. You know, so I cleared the excess, like the irregularities at the top section out. So this is how it looked after it was cut out. So the back train had been cut, and yes, the sideways are always the same. So you just place it down and then you just cut it out like that. It is always the same. No extras, no extra. The only extra that comes in is the tail from the knee section, and then the tail beneath the foot section, the length of the dress, right? So this is how it looked after it was completely cut out, right? So this is how it looked. This was for the upper section. Kindly take a critical look at it. It was quite, you know, fast, not that much of a beginner friendly, but I hope you understand this at a point.
G's drum on the beat, 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 G's drum on